Every show has a theme song to let you know now it's time. Every show has a theme song. Settle in, fall in line. Every show has a theme song. Here it is, this is mine. Every show has a theme song. It's a book, it's sublime.
Hi everybody! Welcome to It's a Book, my YouTube series celebrating reading, writing, storytelling, and the creative life. I'm Blair Hampton, an indie author of surreal allegorical fiction inspired by art, history, nature, science fiction, and metaphysics. If you've ever found yourself searching for meaning in symbols, dreams, or the strange beauty hidden in everyday life, you're in the right place. Today's episode is brought to you by the letter F. Spooky season is fast approaching, and I thought maybe you guys wanted to help me make some ghosties for my home decor. Create the ghost head. I want you to take a tennis ball and place it on the base. It will help give your ghost a little structure and shape. I'm using E6000 to secure the tennis ball. Use your favorite adhesive and let it dry overnight. Next, I want you to lay your fabric over the tennis ball and foam base. Let the fabric hang loosely around the sides and the bottom. The more uneven and billowy, the more ghostly it will look. Using your scissors, carefully cut the bottom of the fabric into wavy, jagged, or scallop sections. This gives your ghost a spooky floating appearance instead of a plain straight edge. Use small amounts of your adhesive where needed to keep the fabric positioned over the foam base and tennis ball. Allow the adhesive to dry according to its instructions. Give your ghost a face. Take your rhinestones and arrange them on the fabric to create two eyes and a mouth. Try using large dark rhinestones for a classic spooky expression, or make the face glittery and whimsical for a friendlier ghost. Add some personality to your ghostie. I want you to fluff and arrange the fabric so it billows outward around the foam base. You can make your ghost look like it's dramatically floating through the night or give it a cute, playful pose. Place your finished ghost somewhere visible for maximum Halloween impact. A porch, entryway, or Halloween party table will make a great haunting spot. For an extra dramatic effect, use white or pale fabric and keep the rhinestone face simple. Sometimes, a pair of mysterious eyes peeking out from the folds is creepier than a big grin. The word of the day is flunky. Flunky. A flunky refers to someone who acts like a servant or a yes man, obeying orders without question to please a powerful boss. Let's use the word of the day in a sentence. Rather than push himself to pursue a career that did not force him to compromise his morals, Frank debased himself by becoming a flunky so he can keep his little job. flunky. Don't be like Frank, kids. Do you believe in ghosts? If you do, have you ever seen a ghost or felt a strange presence? People have different opinions about what happens to us after we get on up out of here. Over millennia, some of us who are seemingly of the living have tried to capture this phenomena through the arts and science fiction. I often use paranormal concepts to convey those things that are unexpected, inexplicable, and almost intangible, using death or the afterlife as an allegory. Some worldly emotions are hard to encapsulate in a string of words or concepts. It's so much easier for me to relay a mood, set scenery, or otherwise build worlds by invoking this literary device. In Ghost Carnival, a short story featured in Short Stories to Read While Riding the Train Volume 1, I attempted to do just that. Many of my characters represent those hard-to-explain feelings that come up inside of us when we're feeling sick, sad, heartbroken, or alone. Each ghost at the carnival, held beneath the watchful gaze of a luminous strawberry moon, grapples with some business left unfinished. Business that haunted them in life and further plagued them in death. I intend to creep you out just a teensy bit, but not so much so that you can't glean some silver lining from the dark fabric of this tale. Even though elements of my writing invoke terror and chills that dance along the spine, I don't want to scare you. I want you to look at the tangible world, the one you and I exist in at this very moment, and see it for all of its silver linings. The ones that persist despite all of the ghouls and goblins that waft over our beautiful, precious lives like miasma. While some people have nightmares about zombies, the occult, cryptids, and other things that go bump in the night, I have a very real fear of people who exist seemingly without soul or conscience. Those who lie, cheat, steal, or even just go along just to get along, sacrificing the greater good for fleeting comforts and prosperity. And let me assure you, it is all fleeting. The first time I heard of Pennywise the Clown, I was a child subjected to night one of ABC's miniseries event. My mom is an avid reader and was excited to watch Stephen King's ancient monster brought to life on screen. I will never forget how afraid I was of Tim Curry's portrayal, so much so that it took another 10 years for me to see part 2 of this cultural phenomenon, and a few more years after that to tackle the novel. I saw the second part of this miniseries with friends who made the scary bits less so, and I was even able to laugh at parts previously deemed unfit for consumption. Now, I see it for what it is, a masterful web of storytelling about childhood trauma and its adverse outcomes. It may be one of Stephen King's most enduring tales because, unfortunately, we see the allegory reflected in society on a daily basis. I'm older and wiser than the little girl who shut herself in her room with her Fisher-Price sewing machine and dolls rather than finish the remainder of this primetime television programming with her family. Time and experience teach us that reality boasts far more insidious creatures than those cooked up by both hemispheres of our brains. To me, there are few things spookier than a deadbeat parent, a racist who doesn't know they're racist, a flunky, or someone who will do anything or say anything to get themselves out of a jam. When you see the absolute worst in human nature play out on the news, on social media, or even at your workplace, the horrors of fiction can scarcely compare. Boo. Ghostie is a beaded bracelet lovingly composed with green aventurine and amazonite. This adorable bracelet promotes wealth and prosperity and encourages truth and honesty. We only work with the most enduring and premium grade materials. Each bead is handpicked and strung on high quality elastic stretch cord to ensure the best quality. I use natural beads, which means the colors may vary, making your bracelet 100% unique. Check out this and other items in my Etsy shop. All purchases support my publishing. Use promo code FOZZIEBOOK, FOZZIEBOOK, to receive $5. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. My work is inspired by furry muses, winged things, and seemingly innocuous creatures that can ruin a good day. Kindly purchase my work, write a review, and tell a friend to tell a friend. Bye!